We have a last section called recommended resources. And do you have any resources that you would recommend for people to help them either, their business journey or their personal growth journey or something along those lines?
Well, sure. And, we can go with the obvious ones, Laundromat resources. And you and I had talked a little bit earlier where I feel like we parts of our journeys or our paths have grown up together a little bit. But then you have Dave Menz, who's putting out a ton of information. There's a ton of information out there on YouTube and stuff. And that doesn't always necessarily mean it's right. But more so than specific resources, I would encourage people not to scoff at the idea of investing in themselves. We'll look at our facilities and we'll say, oh, I'll spend $10,000 on a new washer, or I'll spend $3,000 on a new change machine, or, a new parking lot's $20,000, whatever. We see that as investments, but then circles around to, well, okay, I'm not going to take this management course for $500 because that's a lot of money. Well, no, go ahead and invest in yourself, because if you're not invested in yourself, what are you really doing with the rest of it? So, I challenge people to look at these different things and go ahead and invest in themselves and grow themselves. Just because something is free doesn't mean it's worthless. Just because something's, expensive doesn't mean it's worth full. But you got to make those calls on your own and not automatically say, well, that's too expensive, I'm not going to do that. You put yourself in the right room with the right people. And if that leads to a conversation that totally changes your trajectory, what's that worth? Was that conference too expensive then? It just kind of, that's the way I look at it.